Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be sharing with you my Chicago scrapbook. I finished it in about a month, which I don't think it's too bad because this thing is jam-packed. But I tried to film this yesterday and I ran out of memory and the lighting went just crappy. It's really bad outside. It's just about to thunderstorm, so I apologize if the lighting gets a little funky. But I'm gonna have to fly through this because I don't want to run out of memory. I was almost done with it and it just shut off. So, yeah, let's just get started. So, I used the Becky Higgins 6x8, I almost said page protector, album, and I think it's the black faux leather. I absolutely love this. I think it's really nice quality. Um, and it went with the theme I wanted to do with my book because I wanted it to be really black and white to have like an artsy feel. So, yeah, let's just get started. So this thing is jam-packed full, but it's basically completely finished except two little things. So this first page here, I actually drew this and then just splattered some watercolor on it. I did a paper clip, and then this is a little chipboard piece from the Studio Calico May kit. I actually just colored it black. So yeah, that's that page. Is the next page. This book is pretty simple, but still cute. So I just used a stencil here and then put a black heart on Illinois because we went to Chicago. And then I used this cork map sticker that I got from a Freckle Fawn kit when I used to subscribe to them because I'm not anymore. And then some washi tape, and it just says road trippin', adventure ahead. And then this is a picture of us outside my house. Their mom went with us, so it was four girls. It was a girls' road trip, and this is a rental car she got. So I just put us girls minus Eileen ready to go in our pretty rental car. And these are my boyfriend's sisters, and their mom went too. So Michael couldn't go because he had work, but it was nice. It was a little girls' getaway. And I'm sorry for the glare, it's just gonna happen. But this is a photo that I took outside of the car, and then I just edited this on a beautiful mess and put road trip, and then some layering. Selfie of me in the back of the car, and this is a Mamby card. Our destination, Chicago, Illinois. Um, Mode of transportation, I didn't put that yet because I don't know what the car is. I'm gonna have to ask my boyfriend. Hours traveling, 5.5 hours. Travel activities, scrapbooking, and music. Yes, I did scrapbook in the back of the car, which was probably not a good idea because I got like motion sickness, but oh well. So this is an old Scraptastic car, just says go. And this is a picture of us in the car. And then actually made this flare that says road trip, and then I put vellum behind it so it kind of pops off page more. And I love these frames. I use those a ton throughout this whole book, the fake Polaroid frames. Love it. Um, and then I just layered two cards here. I actually really like to do this a lot. Even in my Project Life album, I'll layer 3x4 and a 4x6. So I really like how that turned out. And then this page is just, are we there yet? Because it was like 5.5 hours. And this is entering into Chicago, so you see the skyline. I made it black and white, and then just colored that black. And then here's the Chicago Skyway Toll Bridge. Nothing fancy, but I really liked that it said Chicago on there because I had never been there before. None of us actually have, so. And then this is a Mamby card that I backed on a Chicago postcard. I got tons of postcards. It's one of my favorite things to get when I travel. So I just wrote like our to-do list of what we did there. And it's our journey. And then because of the poor lighting, this photo looks really dark. But this is the street that our hotel was on. I wish that it wouldn't be so dark, but and this is our hotel. It's actually really tall, a few stories high. The Blake Hotel, really nice. The best hotel I've ever been to. And then this is a spread of the hotel. So here, when you enter the hotel, which this is our hotel room, really nice. This was the window, and you had an amazing view, which you'll see in a minute. But if you look to the left out the window, you saw this. And here's my hotel key. They actually let us keep all our keys because they knew we wanted to scrapbook it. So, and this is the view. Let me turn on the flash. There we go. Of our outside of our window. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh. This was actually a library here. I wonder if I can turn around to where you don't get so much glare, because that's like ruining the photos. So let me see here. Okay, so yeah, that's a little better. So there you go. And then underneath this, I don't know what you want to call that, but it came out of the hotel. There's a projector, and it projected the Hotel Blake, and it's like did it in a circle. So when it came to me, I took a feet selfie with it. I thought that was cool. And then my Kate Spade spread. And if you follow me on Instagram, I posted this a little bit ago. If you want to follow me, I post on there almost like every day. I'll put that in the description box below. But you had to take an elevator up to our room, so to our floor. So there's a big old mirror right in front of the elevator. So we took a bunch of selfies in this mirror. So that's all of us ready to go. We took a cab. So I took this picture out of the cab. So it was raining. I really liked that building. And then our first stop was Kate Spade. I asked them, can we please go to Kate Spade? So I just journaled here. The store is beautiful inside. I really like how it had flamingos. It's like lady walking flamingos there. And then once you walked into the door, which was over here, you got this, which is really cool. I love the Live Colorfully. It was like neon lights. And this is inside the store, from the back of the store, or like the middle of the store. And then right by the table was this black and white floor. So I took a feet selfie with my black shoes and added a Kate Spade paperclip, which I got this at Paper Source, which is where we went next. So this is this spread, and we went to Paper Source, which was my first time there, and I just found out there's one in Ohio, so I have to go. It's a really cute store. It's expensive, but it's cute. I made this filler here. And then this is a card from A Beautiful Mess, which actually matched the bag like perfect, spot on, so I had to use it. It's Paper Source receipt, and then this is inside the store. And then this is the actual bag that I got my stuff in. I just cut it to size, and it fit perfectly. So I really enjoy these 6x8 albums for trips, so worked out perfect. So I love this. I love how it's just cityscape photos. This is a Chicago big old postcard that I got. I'm going to journal about my entire trip back here because I only did a few journaling spots throughout the whole book. So I just wanted it to focus on the photographs. So I'm actually going to journal on the whole back of this. And I just added a black paper clip, which I love. I use those a ton in this book. So this is a Studio Calico card, just as Big City Lover. And in the hotel, there's an exercise room, and you could get a really good view of the city. So it was at night, so it's a little blurry because it was raining. But there's the Willis Tower. And then I absolutely love this one. Even though it's blurry, I like how it turned out blurry. So you get like the specks of the rain in the city behind it. And then we move on to this spread. And so one of the girls wanted to go to Hooters for dinner, and I've never been there. It was just like an Applebee's. It wasn't what I thought it was, but they had good food. So I took a photo of it, and then there's the back side of that card. And then I got this drink called Pink Passion, which was delicious. And the food was really good. And then I actually made this. I drew that myself. This is photography. And then I added a camera clip, and I drew that camera because the next few pages are all about Central Camera, which was my slice of heaven on the whole trip. I knew about the store like a year or two before I went, and I never thought I would be able to go, so that was a check off my bucket list. So I actually used this little label here that my friend Sandra made me, and it just says the store was my little slice of heaven. I loved it. And I used a ton of those Mambi and Snap clear stickers in this book like crazy. But this is my favorite photo that I got at the store. So I made it a big old spread here. Very simple, but I like it because it just focuses on the photo. And then this is the next one. I actually drew this myself, so central camera. I did a lot of journaling, or I mean doodling for this book because I wanted it to be very personal and kind of artsy feeling. So, um, ton and a ton of cameras in the store. I mean, wall of cameras. They had more on the other side in cabinets. They had lenses, cameras without the lenses, the flashes, the lens caps. It's just crazy. Um, so I mean, they had tons of film and then some digital. But this is another view of the outside of it. And then I actually asked a guy for his business card, so I could put that in there. And then I just added some filler cards. These are from, I think, Maggie Holmes' new kit. And then I added this film strip washi tape right over the camera. So I really like how that turned out. And then this is another view of the outside. I like how it says Kodak cameras film. I made it black and white. And then here's some more cameras that I made black and white. I actually really wanted to buy one, but it was $80, so I didn't do it. And then this actually comes out, so let me quickly show you here, because it goes back in because there's more stuff there. But I have this pack. It's like a photography file folder thing, so I didn't do anything to it except add photos enclosed and this little camera strip of washi here. So I didn't cut these all the way yet, but you'll see that this here on the left is all stuff to make your own darkroom. I wish I had one of these in Ohio because I really want to learn how to develop my own film. And then here's a photo of me outside of the store. And then a row of film. There's more than this, but this is what I got. So, I have more photos actually of this trip that's going to go in my project life. I haven't been able to get to that yet because I just wanted to get this done or it wasn't ever going to get done. So, let me see if I can put this back in. And I'm trying to fly through this because seriously, if I run out of memory again, I don't want that to happen. So, oh my goodness, go back in there. Oh, there we go. Okay, let me put this back on. Okay. So this is the back side. So here is just some journaling about the store. This is inside the store looking to the outside, like the front. There's a bunch of camera posters and camera bags and stuff like that. And then here is inside of the store. It's very skinny, but a very long store. There was a ton in there. And I never mentioned that, where'd it go? These to the entrance store were covered and just stacked with camera stuff, and it was just amazing. So this is just a card from Maggie Holmes, and I backed it on another one that has photography terms. And then these are two things that I got from the store, just talking about Chicago photography classes you can take, which I wish I could do so bad. Especially this one, basics of exposure and camera controls and creative lighting would be nice too. I'm not really into like action or people photography other than couples. I like to take couple photography, but other than that, that's not really my thing. But so I got that, and then Chicago photography classes. I like how it has the camera. It's a free 90-minute photography workshop. I wish I could do that. And then I really like the back. My dream when I was in high school was to work for National Geographic so I could travel the world taking photographs. Still is my dream, always will be, but I really liked this because it reminded me of that. So there's that. And then this is the next spread, which I uploaded this to my Instagram if you follow me. And so I really love this photo. It's the city. We took this right after camera store. We were walking to go to the Bean. And I love this because, I don't know if you guys know this, but I have a thing for trees. I don't know why. My dad does too, because we both do photography. I just find them really unique. And I love how it has a little bit of a tree with the city, the architecture. So I just really love that photo. And then I had to get a picture of a taxi. because we did ride a taxi a few times, so I got that. And then I actually drew this myself. It says, "A good photograph is knowing where to stand." It's one of my favorite quotes. Um, and I love that little camera I drew. So I had to add that. Just matched perfect because I got the two favorite photos. So I'm running out of breath. So this is this one. And so again, I used that Polaroid, and I loved the L, how it just went right over the street. Is that what it's called, the L? I think. If you've seen Divergent, it's in Divergent. She climbs it, actually. So I got a few photos like that. This is actually just scrap paper of the Willis Tower. And then on the way to the bean, there was this park with this tree, a few trees with just white petal flowers. And it was like 48 degrees, freezing, so I wore my boots and jacket. And it was so windy, it looked like it was snowing, so I had to get some pictures like that. And then here's some more architecture photos. Again, I used Snap Sticker. And this is a really neat paper. I think it's by We Are Memory Keepers, but I just thought it went perfect because it's kind of architecture. And here we get to the bean. Just Chicago police. I like how I captured that. And this is just a piece that I got off Google. And then here's the bean, which I loved it. I could have stared at this thing all day long. So this is one of my favorite photographs. Everyone I've showed this to in my real life, they love it because it's black and white, and since it was foggy, the edges of the bean kind of disappear. So, but it's just a reflection behind me. So I'm like way back there. So this was the buildings. And just took some selfies in the bean. The photos aren't this dark. It's just because the lighting. But here I went under the bean, and I'm like right there. Like, where's Waldo? I'm right there. It was really cool. And just another photo. This was right next to the bean. A selfie of us girls. And then this is all of us underneath the bean there. And I like this because if you've seen Divergent, that building is in Divergent. So I like how I got that back there. It was kind of intentional, but I really like this picture. And then this is just another scrap of paper of Chicago. And then we get onto the trolley. Double-decker trolley was my first time riding one. If I go to New York, which is on my bucket list, I have to ride this because I would have never gotten like half of my photos without this thing. But there's the trolley and my ticket. Just a pretty view. I like the reflection of a building on a building there. I love architecture photos because every building is so unique. But here's a selfie of me on top. I sat on the back, so there's my boots. And we sat on top, which was freezing, but so worth it. Because I mean, look at this photo. It's just so pretty. I like how it's like foggy because it was foggy that day, so my like title fit perfect there. But yeah, really like it. I sound like I have an accent today. It's funny. So here's just some more pictures, me and Valerie. Chicago paper. And then a selfie of me. That's like the same photo like there, except I'm not in it. So it's just a selfie of me. And some selfies. It was so windy up there, so I had Valerie take a picture of Windy City. And I liked the view behind me there. And then just a camera. This is one of my favorite pictures that I took. Just love all the different textures of the buildings and different colors. And then they just disappear into the fog. And then we went under a bridge. And outside of the bridge is that view. I leaned over the edge so I could get this photo. We were at a stop, so don't worry. But yeah, I like that. And then here's coming out of the bridge, so you can see it there. And then more pictures. I love this one. What's funny is here's the bottom of it, and then here's the top because I put a postcard here. So another black paper clip, and then we were headed to Navy Pier on the train or the trolley. So I journaled here. A lot of birds near the Navy Pier, and then sticker I made. It's another skyline photo, and then I drew this camera. just another skyline photo. Gosh, the lighting is just horrible. There you go. I've always wanted to get like building skyline photos, so it just made me want to go to New York 10 times more. So here's this one. Full focus. So here's the Navy Pier Ferris wheel. I just journaled there. Picture of us, and then we went inside like the mall area of Navy Pier, and we put on these hats so we could get pictures. And then here's Leslie on the trolley, and I just wrote about the double-decker trolley there. And I actually drew this. I just doodled the cityscape of Chicago and just added cityscape, some hearts, and some watercolor. And then we get to just a Chicago store where you can get like memorabilia and stuff. And then we went to the sky deck. So here's my ticket stub receipt. And this is inside before you go up 102 floors. That's how high up you go. And then here's me in the clear sky deck that you walk out. You can see below you, in front of you, side of you. It's kind of scary, but... And then this is just a sticker from Studio Calico, Walk on the Wild Side. I thought that fit perfect. And then here's all four of us in the clear box. You're actually standing over the city. It's really fun. I like that photo. It's a really good photo of all of us, too. I got this patch. I bought it at this shop there. And then right after there, we had to go walk a few blocks to go to a concert. Their mom went back to the hotel, but us three girls had a concert to go to. So this is just a photo of our reflection in a building, so you can see the texture there. And then here's a picture of the river. I love that photo. I was actually standing on a bridge. It was right next to the House of Blues. So here we get to the concert. I'm going to try to fly through this because I think I'm going to run out of memory. But this was actually a card deck. It's crazy. House of Blues. I kept this, but I'm putting it in my project life, so I just took a photo for this book. So, yeah. House of Blues. And this is a funny picture of me, but I absolutely love this photo. And it has the House of Blues sign behind us. There's some music paper here. I'm not finished with this one. I'm trying to figure out how to make this pretty, but that's my ticket stub. We went and saw Jessie J, which absolutely love her now. She has the most pretty voice and fun music. So there's just us outside of the concert waiting, and I wrote about the concert, added a sticker, and just some photos of my drink and the concert. And then more photos. I actually took these two off for Instagram. And then I added some dollar store stickers that say Bang Bang, because that's one of her songs. She sings the song Price Tag from Pitch Perfect, if you know that song. Just doily in sequence. And then this is a very long postcard I got from the store. And then I added a sticker that says Best Trip Ever. And then on the way home in the taxi, it was raining. I got a photo of the Chicago Theater. So I like how you get the rain and then the Chicago Theater there. So I just said, love this. And then I actually drew this. It says Bright Lights in the Big City. And then here's us after the concert at the hotel. And then we had pizza waiting for us because their mom got pizza for us. So we got deep dish pizza. So I just made this with the Studio Calico stamp, pizza sticker, and I made this flare. It says yum, and I added vellum behind it. I'm going to fly because I think I'm going to run out of memory. Made this filler card, just me and Valerie at the hotel. Studio Calico card here. This is a view looking down at the hotel room, down at the window, so I really like that. And a sticker, and just pictures of us in the windowsill, because that was our last there. So we were packed up our stuff, so we got pictures in the mirror, and then all of us, then me and Leslie were in the elevator there. And then another postcard of the Bean. And then on the back is a selfie of me. We went back to the Bean, so I just have an Illinois sticker. And the Divergent building, that's what I'm going to call it. Another selfie of us there. And this was at Millennium Park, so I got that. The L again. I actually drew that, so that's mine. And then we went to Panera Bread for lunch, so I got my favorite barbecue chicken salad and soup. And then I went back and got another picture of Chicago Theater. And then my trip highlights. there. If you want to read that, you can pause it. And then I took a picture outside the window on the way home, just wrote "Goodbye Chicago, Hello Ohio" on a beautiful mess. And then I actually got this sticker at one of the stores, says "Bye Bye Chicago." And then I'm going to journal here, and this is just a sticker of the actual Chicago here. There's a Willis Tower. And then just a filler card. So I just have to draw about going home. And then this is the actual Trolley official guidebook that they gave us. I just put it in a snap thing here. And that's the sky deck that we went out on. I hope to go back so I can get more cool pictures. But yeah, you guys, I hope you like that. I'm really sorry to fly through the end. I was afraid I was going to run out of memory. But I really hope you enjoyed this. I absolutely love how it turned out. I love the little interactive things that I added. And I love that I decided to stick with a black and white theme because I think it just made it look nice and all cohesive and more artsy to me, and mainly focuses on my photographs that I took. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'd really enjoy hearing what you think. I'm so excited I actually got a project done, so now I can finally start catching up on Project Life. So thank you guys, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.